Can I have it like that?
You got it like.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. It's the East All-Stars and the Chicago Bulls. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. LeBron James is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Wall, and it's Bosh in at the 5.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
And here's Wall. Rebound by Rose. Noah against DeRozan. The 3. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Noah. Rose has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 6-point game. Wall passes to James. And they double up James. Millsap. And that one's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And Gasol now top of the key. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes out of play.
24 seconds.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Rose against Wall. Kicks to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. Rebound collected by Snell. So it's Chicago now. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Bosh all alone.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Lets it go with the 3. Snell, that's good. Snell's got 6.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Wall against Rose. And Wall. Here we go now. That one goes. Count it.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Snell, no good. And DeRozan kicks to Bosh. DeRozan with it. Butler covering. Back to Bosh. The baseline J. Cannot hit. And it's Chicago the other way. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock, and it's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
Now here's Wall, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Millsap dishes to Wall. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, the bounce pass was the key to the play.
So both teams changing it up here. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And here is Anthony. Noah kicks to Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here comes Aaron Brooks. Just 3 on the clock. Mirotic gets the bucket. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the East All-Stars, Irving is out there with Johnson. Then it's Roy Hibbert, Then it's Anthony, and it's Noah in at the foursome. Here's Noah, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Brooks kicks to Mirotic. Back to Brooks. Launches a three. The rebound by Noah.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from Carmelo Anthony.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Heinrich outside. Bulls moving the ball around. Shot is blocked. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The wide open look here for Anthony. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Chicago making some changes. Gasol comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Aaron Brooks. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Johnson goes in. Chicago grabs the miss.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he's good on the three ball.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Irving. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it? Oh,
Yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days too, guys. Oh, wait, maybe not.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, Pau Gasol made a big move this summer to join the Chicago Bulls. He was courted by a number of teams, but went with his instinct. He sees the Bulls as a team that can compete for a title, saying without a doubt it is one of the championship favorites in the East alongside Cleveland. We'll see how far they go, guys.
We will indeed. Thank you, Doris. Mirotic's shot is off.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
He kicks it to Heinrich. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's tipped. Now Mirotic at the elbow. It's Gasol. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Snell in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Butler from outside. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And Wall kicks to LeBron. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Misses the 3. The Bulls leading by 3. Stolen by Bosch. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Right side, DeRozan. Millsap inside, covered by Noah. And yes, sir, that one drops. 6 points for Millsap.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Lets it go with the three. DeRozan with the rebound. Now the East All-Stars with it. They trail by 1. Wall attacking. Millsap passes to Bosch. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Bosch has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Over to the wing. Here's Snell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Snell's got 9 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Here's Bosch. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
From deep, Rose. Rose with another miss. Noah. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Noah's got his second bucket of the game to go. It's a close game here in Chicago. Outside, Wall. Pass to James. Right wing. Millsap dishes to DeRozan. From deep. It's rebounded by Noah. The Bulls leading by 4. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good with the triple. LeBron kicks to DeRozan. Gasol with the steal. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Chris Bosh.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Anthony against Brooks. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Roy Hibbert.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. They've got Johnson. Anthony is out there with Noah. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Anthony in the corner. Irving kicks to Johnson. Back to Irving. Passes it to Hibbert. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Joakim Noah is checked in for Chicago. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. James is checked in. Chicago with the ball. Leading by 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Bulls. Rose comes in for Brooks. The East also changing it up. Chris Bosh is checked in for Hibbert. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's DeRozan in for Joe Johnson. Butler kicks to Rose.
They've been unable to find the bottom of the net from the outside here in the second half like they did in the first half. And that's a concern. That's a big part of who they are, the three-point shot.
Assist from DeMar DeRozan.
The Bulls leading by 3.
2 minutes, 2
Butler attacking. Bulls moving the ball around. Snell. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well-contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Noah, the pass to Rose. And down to go. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Textbook example there of how